Okay, so how do you edit documentaries faster? That's what this video is about. First off, start by editing scenes. It will make it much easier for you to kind of navigate the whole story structure and understand the material you have. So don't just throw everything into a timeline and try to make your ID from whatever like list or outline or script you have. Instead, go scene by scene, do that work, edit everything like thoroughly. Try to not put too much like talking heads or interviews in there. Just try to let the scenes speak for themselves. Use the cinematic language to edit the scenes. So don't try to narrate them. Just watch the material, edit a scene from that. Whatever the scene is, try to focus on telling that story with that material. Then you will have a much greater chance of getting a film that's going to be consistent and good and entertaining and strong, because you have scenes that actually is like holding on their own without music. Once you've done all that and you have a structure and you've gotten all the scenes together, start working on an intuition version, which means that you shouldn't stress it too much if it isn't as good as you want it to be. Just go by intuition and then rework it from there. You don't have to get it perfect at this stage. Just get your ideas out there and then like understand what is working, what is not working, or try it on people to make that work. From the beginning, structure your project, organize it properly. Don't wait until last minute to do this. Like, you have to keyword things, you have to structure things, sync things early on. Make a template that you use from every project, or download ours that we have on learndocumentary.com, but you should really take time to organize your stuff and project in order for you to save time. And do that straight away, don't wait. You also gotta learn the keyboard shortcuts. It's really important that you have everything as quickly as possible nailed down. So knowing the keyboard shortcuts is just gonna speed up your process so much. But I think editing docs is much more than the technical stuff. It's about getting your mind in the right place, and just like, there's a lot of work. Editing is so much more than doing the little technical things that you can do in an editing program. Editing docs, even more so. Yeah, try to not let story be hindered by technology. So I would always try to like edit things quicker. If I can have the program not be a problem or in the way of my storytelling, then I would do that. Which means that you need to learn the keyboard shortcuts to make it not be in the way of what you do. The story should grow and evolve. But one thing that I use to my advantage is time. So taking time apart from the project, that let it evolves and you come back with fresh eyes. But that means that you have to plan for it. The reason why I say my docs take a year to make is because I walk away. I don't work on it for a while and then I come back to it. And that let it breathe, the ideas grow, everything grows, and it gets stronger with time. But when I work for clients, for instance, I work in a little bit different way. So I do this in a micro version. I walk away from the material at the end of the day. I don't finish stuff. Like, just walk away at a certain time with things half finished. That will make it quicker for you to get into it the next day. You can just watch it and then just rework things that aren't working. You're gonna get into the work much quicker than if you have to like start from scratch with ideas every day. So I think I read this from like a writer or something, and they said that every day they just write for a certain amount of time, and then they walk away. And then the next day they just start where they stopped. And that's much easier to get into it. That's something that I've applied to how I edit things, and I think that everybody should really. Just like, don't stress about having to finish every thought that you have each day. Just let it evolve over the night, or even for me, when I do my own docs, it's a matter of like months sometimes. So let it evolve. Okay, these were my quick tips on how to edit faster when you do docs. I think it's not though about editing faster, it's about getting to the core of the story faster. This helps you to do that. It's not about the technical edit faster. I've done videos on that, and that's something else. So what do you do to make your storytelling go quicker? How do you edit faster when you do docs? Let me know in the comment section, and stick around if you haven't subscribed yet. Do that.